What's up, guys? Coach Brandon here. Welcome to this lesson on training. Now, in this lesson, we're going to overview the major points or principles that approach any exercise program that you're in, whether your goal is to build muscle, lose fat, or something in between. These are the guiding principles, your North Star that you're going to follow no matter what type of exercise program you're going to do. And they're going to keep you healthy, happy, and motivated throughout that program. And now the first question that I get from a lot of clients is like, why exercise or what is exercise, right? Now, I define exercise for you as anything in physical demand that's outside what you normally do in your daily life. So if you're used to hiking, running around, being super active, that's probably not going to be a real workout for you as opposed to someone who sits at a desk. You're going to have to do something that challenges you above and beyond your normal capacity, right? Now, one of the main components of any exercise program needs to be a combination of aerobic activity to increase your heart rate and also resistance training, which has the benefit of maintaining lean muscle mass, strength, and bone density, especially as we continue to age. Now, even if we're nice and young and super healthy at this point in our life, eventually time is undefeated, unfortunately. So we will have to combat that. And we always have to think with the long game in mind. Now, I always tell my clients, I want you to be able to squat when you're 90. Right? And that means we have to take care of our body from day one that we step in the gym. So our principle is always that we're going to go quality over intensity of movement, meaning the goal is to move well first, and then we can add intensity to it. Now, the other principle I want you to think about is that exercise makes you hard to kill. Now, I don't mean this in the sense that you have to fight off a woolly mammoth or something like that, but chronic disease and age-related disease are the number one killers in the United States right now. And the number one way to combat them is exercise and healthy diet. So we have the power in our behavior and the things that we do to keep us healthy long-term. The goal also isn't to live forever, it's to live well forever, right? So we want that quality of life. And the more frequently that we exercise and the smarter that we exercise and integrate that habit into our life, the better we're going to feel. And that's what it's all about, right? So back to that frequency beats intensity, right? I'm sure you've seen people going super hard in the gym, really aggressive. Well, that's not a good strategy for longevity. Eventually, that's going to lead to an injury or overtraining or something like that. So in our head, we're always asking ourselves when we're exercising, are we moving well? And then we can add intensity with speed, weight, anything like that on top of it, right? Now, our bodies are really cool because they respond to exercise in a whole host of really good ways. They build additional lean muscle mass. They increase our metabolism so we burn more calories and can lose body fat. We actually can increase bone density as we grow or reduce the natural reduction of bone density as we age, staying stronger and healthier, right? And this idea that our body adapts to exercise is called the SAID principle, or specific adaptation imposed demand. Not to overcomplicate things, it basically means anything that your body does, you're going to get better at. And that's the cool thing. So with exercise, frequency is more important than intensity. It's better to work out moderately 3 times per week than super hard once a week. So frequency beats intensity in almost everything when it comes to fitness and nutrition, as we talked about in the nutrition and mindset section as well. Now, one question I get from a lot of people is, what about cardio or what about strength training? Like, what type of training do I need to be doing? No matter who you are, you need to be elevating your heart rate throughout your week. And you need to make sure that you're picking up heavier things or doing some resistance training, whether you're male, female, whether your goal is to lose weight, gain muscle. You need to be doing some sort of resistance training and some sort of aerobic training as well for general health. So everyone should do some type of resistance training, whether that's lifting weights or intense yoga or calisthenics, and some types of aerobic training, which could be as simple as hopping on the treadmill, like a lot of people like to do, or just going out and playing a game of pickup soccer to get your heart rate elevated. We want to make sure we're incorporating a variety of training so our body doesn't get too good at one thing and create overuse injuries. So variety is also a key element as well. Not to overthink this, basically every week and almost every day, I want you to think about elevating your heart rate, picking up something heavy, and challenging yourself mentally when you're in and out of the gym when it comes to your body.